You know you can add a twist to a trope, make it look original in a way? Just look at Rango. Oh, we'll get there when we get there. A Bug's Life. I have an almost certain feeling you all remember that movie. I say that because some don't actually. Anyway, I know you all clicked on this video to hear me talk about one specific scene.
Whose idea was this? Huh?
Let's begin by looking at the start of the lie. Flick comes back to Ant Island with warrior bugs, which was his assumption, but they are actually circus bugs. They become frightened of discovering that they were brought here to fight off the grasshoppers to save the ant colony rather than putting on a show.
Circus bugs! How can you be circus bugs?
What?
Oh, hey. You said nothing about killing grasshoppers, pal. You lied to us.
Yeah!
They decide to leave shortly before a bird appears, chasing after our heroes. After they make it to safety, the ants start to believe they are actual warrior bugs. After several attempts of trying to please audiences, the circus bugs finally appear in front of a cheering crowd after succeeding at something. That moment, along with Flick's plan to build a fake bird, persuades the circus bugs to join in. Therefore, the lie was formed. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
Now for the main attraction. How does this lie reveal trope play out in this film? Melodramatic and only here to pad out the runtime, just the way I like it. Where's that 100% score, Rotten Tomatoes? Get on it! The liar is revealed, but we the viewers do not see that as the plan all along. It was simply repairing the damage caused by Flick in the first place. What were they actually complaining about? The circus bugs? Flick being the one behind the bird plan? Is lying considered an absolute violation no matter the scenario in the ant world? I'd say the answer with the most logic is that they disagreed with clowns concocting the defensive strategy.
We haven't collected any food for the grasshoppers!
If Hopper finds out what we almost did...
Hopper is not going to find out. We're going to hide all this and pretend it never happened.
Why on earth would you do that? We apologize, Hopper. We are still picking your food because we got distracted while doing something. That's just weak screenwriting. You wrote a bad script, Pixar. We have the bird ready to go, but oh no, the idea came from a liar! So we're going to go back to picking the food despite us not having enough time. Some queen you are. Do you guys have any logic, like just 1 ounce? Go with the bird plan since you have nothing to lose. Problem solved. No, we can't do that. It appears that everything was ruined by his big, fat, ugly lie. I doubt that I'm alone on this, but I think Flick is despised by the colony, mostly the council, since they see anything he does as doomed right from the get-go, including his bird plan. Newsflash, you guys helped him in building that bird. Watch his introduction scene and notice everyone's reaction.
Ow! Stop that!
What do you think you're doing?
You could have killed somebody over here!
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Oh, it's Flick.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! I'm sorry! Please forgive me! I'm sorry! Ah, Princess Anna!
Oh yeah, speaking of which,
Why are you the way that you are?
what makes this whole thing odd is that earlier on in the movie, Princess Ada has understood that Flick receives a lot of disapproval from the others, and that she made a promise to give him greater recognition.
Flick, I owe you an apology.
For what?
Well, I haven't been that nice to you, and I'm sorry. If there's any way I can make it up to you... Hey, I know! How would you like to be the Queen's official aide to the warrior bugs?
Me?
Oh, sure.
Well, that did not last long. Princess, you're making me think that you've been cheated on because you were taking the whole lying thing too personally.
You lied, Flick. You lied to her. You lied to the colony. You lied to me. And like an idiot, I believed you.
Why, after everything he did for the colony and receiving the respect from others, would he want to spoil everything? Hallmark Christmas movies feel more real than this.
You lied to me.
You all know the rest though. The plan works at the end and the circus bugs have proven to be actual warrior bugs. There was just one thing missing. Flick was not given a chance to explain himself.
Let it sink in. 2, 3...
So now, every time I come to the scene where the grasshoppers start taking over, I feel satisfied. Wouldn't it be nice if you ants had your own plan aside from Flicks?
No. You're staying with me, Your Highness.
So with all of that out of the way, here is how I would have liked this scene to go. Instead of straight up being arrogant to Flick for quote unquote lying,
You lied to me.
what if she had doubts? Unlike the council, Ada was shown to truly realize she was not the only one who has feelings, but also Flick. She may have felt bad about lying to him and sending him on his quest without telling him. She may have been the only council member who did not want to send him away, but she was forced to do so. Compare that to her being personally attacked and shooing him off like some fly, pun intended.
Shoe fly, don't bother me.
In all honesty, Ada's character arc could have been better than what we were given. Basically, I'm killing two birds with one stone. After the colony discovers that they are not warrior bugs, Princess Ada steps in to defend Flick, stating that he left Ant Island to find help. He came back with who he thought were warriors. Regardless of what kind of bugs they are, including clowns, the colony was given hope by them. If it was never for Flick and the circus bugs, the ants would not have a chance of fighting back against the grasshoppers. If anything, the real liar is Princess Ada. She would then come clean to Flick, saying that the council sent him away so that he would not mess up again. However, Flick does not blame Ada. If he never destroyed the food offering, then Hopper would not put the blame on Ada. All he was searching for was redemption for himself. Despite Flick's apology, Ada still accepts responsibility, and that she is the one who is sorry. The rest of the council would think the same and admit what they did. Then the Queen would make a short inspirational speech about how they took advantage of Flick, and yet he came back with hope for the future of the colony in return. Let's use that hope to knock those grasshoppers dead. Then the rest of the movie would play out like normal. Sadly, however, I am cursed with remembering this melodramatic moment for all eternity, since I grew up with this movie over the years. I'm just gonna do a quick Google search on how to get amnesia. Now, this one scene does not make this movie entirely bad. There are more good aspects to it than there are the opposite. If you want an animated movie that does the liar reveal trope, but it does so without melodrama or padding the runtime, Rango has all that. That and, well, it's just a great movie, so why are you missing out?
It only takes one bullet.
You ain't got the nerve.
Try me.
You lied to me.